There was like 2 people who were laughing, trust me.
A lot of, in his experience, he's the one that's being laughed at. A lot of people were laughing.
A lot of people, technically, I've been experienced some people laugh at me a lot. So, no.
Listen, do you feel like you're being bullied?
At least at this school, more times in my old school.
I mean, than Marin, right?
Yeah, more times in Marin.
Than this school.
Oh.
So, did you feel like you're being harassed and like bullied in this situation or no?
Harassed, but more embarrassed by a gift that you're at least supposed to pull a person to the side to give first.
Listen, you're gonna take her words and use it, but your intent wasn't. If she never said those words, you would have just moved on with your day and not said anything. But listen.
No, I actually.
But he's using those words to explain how he feels. You can't discredit that.
I actually want to accept words.
You're not accepting responsibility
if you
for like
how you outside, that's fine.
But
it's like most people will pay attention.
Wait, listen. One person at a time, please. What you call it? So, do you like the Old Spice?
Old Spice commercials? They actually are good. Commercials.
Would you use the deodorant that I gave you? Because it really costed me $8.
Well, yeah, I'd actually use deodorant.
And use it over your other deodorant, please. That's all I'm begging you. And then, if I don't leave the school today, I'll get you some body wash. How does that sound?
The body wash, nice.
The body wash is fire. Old Spice is fire. I'm just looking out for a friend. Maybe you know.
Is this the dynamic of you guys' friendship?
Maybe.
Mostly that's a much dynamic of a friendship.
Maybe. If I get $60, I'll get you a new haircut. I'll get you some clothes. I'll get you some body wash.
You're not his savior.
That's a family member thing, not a friend.
Like, you're not his savior, and you can't change how he's doing things in his life. Like, that's not fair.
That's more like a family thing.
I mean, if you're, I'm just looking.
He's not asking for your help in that area, and you're just like.
That's mostly my family area thing.
One speaker,
and what
please.
Ms. Lewis is saying is that at the very beginning is that there's a difference between your intent and the way it's received, and you have to understand that your intent may have been from a good place and to help him, but now that you're hearing from Adrian that that's not how he received that, if you keep doing it, then you're doing it knowing that it's bothering him and knowing that he doesn't want that, and it stops being from a good place. Do you know what I'm saying?
What did you say? This is my only one gift, so listen.
And if he's telling you he feels a certain way, you have to respect that because it's his own experience. And if he experienced that a certain way, instead of, I feel like you've made it clear at this point where you came from, right? But you have to also acknowledge his lived experience of feeling embarrassed. And even if that was your intent, as a friend, if you are a friend, it might be the time now to take responsibility for the fact that your actions, even if it wasn't what you intended, made him feel embarrassed. And acknowledge that, respect that, and apologize for that moving forward. Even if it wasn't what you meant. You have to apologize all the time. I have to apologize all the time for hurting somebody's feelings.
Of course we know.
Even if I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I know.
Because it doesn't matter if you meant to. What matters is the result of the action. And that's what we take responsibility for and apologize for and learn from for the next situation. You know what I mean?
So what I got from your little chatter was say sorry.
You also mean it. Try to understand why we're asking you to say sorry.
I'm trying to.
You know what I mean? So that it doesn't happen again.
Like, you have to take that step back and just stop, right, from a place where he's not receiving it in the way that you're giving it. He doesn't need your support in that area. He didn't ask for it.
He didn't ask for it, but he does. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad.
He didn't ask for it. You gave it as a gift, right? It's done. You gave him the deodorant. He got it. But then you're like, I'm gonna give you the body wash and I'm gonna get you a haircut. Like, you're going too far with it.
No, that was obvious a joke. That was obvious.
Yeah, that's a character. Yeah,
But but that's what I'm saying, DeAndre, like everything that you're intending, like he's not receiving how you're giving it as a joke. It was embarrassing, the first thing. The first step that you did when you gave him deodorant in front of everyone and told him that he needs to use it.
Yeah.
And told him how to use it in front of everybody. It's not cool. That's not what friends do. Like, you have to take a step back and reflect on how you are being a friend. That's the takeaway. It's not necessarily an apology that you don't necessarily mean, but you need to reflect. You can't treat people like that. It's not fair.
But DeAndre, if it was your birthday, I'd actually go out, sexy, around the house, and at least buy you a video game because I know you got Switch. Well, just buy you a game completely.
Oh yeah, you reminded me. I had my Switch in my pocket. Thank you. But go on.
Yeah, I will literally just, well, I had some people tell me, what kind of game do you think DeAndre would like for a Switch? At least get some information on them before that happens.
So you see, I had information from about plenty of perspectives, and I decided to help this community. This isn't just a me and you thing. This is a community thing.
Yes,
Yes.
have that conversation as a friend. Pull him to the side. Adrian, you know, a couple of people have made mention to me, and I feel it too, that they're like, you have a smell. How can I support you? Like, have that conversation one-on-one.
And then, besides that, there needs to be a reformation. I think tutors need to be more aware and like more allowed to tell the students that they have like a foul odor or like
It's not their place.
That was a thing.
That's not their place.
You'll probably
DeAndre,
have
let me
fun.
tell you something. I need you to really hear me,
yeah.
right? I had an experience with a staff member that had an odor. People brought it to my attention. I did not put that person on blast. I went to my direct supervisor, and then I had to go to HR because I did not feel comfortable having that conversation with that person. But I knew that it needed to be addressed. There's no way that I would have been right in having that conversation in front of anybody. But then what ended up happening is that staff member had a support team. And I, like, with the help of the HR person and my direct supervisor, the support team came and we all had a conversation with that person from a place of support. How can we help you?
Can you bring the support team here?
No. The conversation is being had, right? And now, if Adrian feels that this is a problem that he needs help with, we're gonna reach out to his parents. We're gonna make sure that he knows that he has a support here. But like the place that you're coming from is not from a place of like trying to help as a friend. You're focusing on what everybody else is thinking and feeling and bringing to your attention and experiencing. And like now you're at this place where you're helping the community. Like you're not really helping the community because Adrian is part of the community and you're breaking it down.
I'm not breaking it down. Well,
What you did today, there was a breakdown in community because Adrian is a big part of our community.
the morale is going to increase. Listen, the morale is going to increase, right? Because you see, once he uses the magnificent Old Spice gift that I gave you,
Gave him.
yep, classrooms will smell 200 times better, and then that will make a better learning environment.
Adrian, do you feel like you have an odor?
Well, I say on gym days, yeah, but on normal days, not much.
I think it's like a science thing. Like once you smell something once, you get used to the smell, and then like once you smell it over repeated days, you won't get to smell the smell. So that's why people aren't self-aware that.
They have a body.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't you think
You're
that-
absolutely accurate. Absolutely accurate. But it's the way you're delivering it. DeAndre,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to come from a place of being sensitive to people's like feelings. Like, yo, he got feelings. He was embarrassed, and you embarrassed him. I need you to own that. If you want to help him, have the conversation with him one-on-one, and if he's not willing to receive it from you, you have to accept that too.
All right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like you can't just put like he was on display as a spectacle to be laughed at. And it's not like, I know that you guys do this roasting thing where y'all be like roasting each other, putting each other down, but like this is a sensitive subject.
And plus, if a person from a student council member or representative is put on the spot as someone embarrassed in front of the class, that's not gonna look good for a student council at all.
You're on student council, DeAndre?
Hmm?
No, I'm the student council.
Oh, okay.